Tonight on Blitzed, we're giving you our quarterly report on the NFL season. Who's outperforming expectations and who's bankrupting their shot at the playoffs. Plus, we'll tell you what NFL player we'd like to share a beer with. Whoa, did someone say beer? Welcome to Blitzed, where we talk NFL and rate popular drinks at the same time. We're 4 games into the 2018 season, so it's time for our quarterly report of the year, where we'll tell you what 2 teams and another one you won't believe we'd invest in to be a lock for the postseason.
Whoa.
And which 2 perennial powerhouses have no business making the playoffs this year.
No business.
It's all about data tonight, guys.
Oh, that's like clickbait. We'll tell you which 2 teams and a third you won't believe.
After the break.
Click here.
But first, let's introduce our hosts.
Introducing tonight's starting lineups. The coach,
Seriously, I did not know about this. This is so awesome.
the rookie,
Get out there and smash.
and
I'm
stats.
just the stats guy. I have no idea.
That's kind of my thing. That's kind of my thing.
Last Sunday, several teams established themselves as real contenders for the Super Bowl, and a few others showed us that they'll probably sit out the playoffs this year. And believe it or not, we're actually using statistics to back up our opinion on the show.
Weird.
What? Okay.
What are those exactly?
I know. Because we're doing this kind of in-depth analysis,
Good Lord.
combing over these teams' pro forma statements.
What the hell?
We're drinking what executives drink when they review these kinds of quarterly reports.
I can get down with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so tonight we're drinking Single Malt Scotch.
Oh, I like that.
Specifically, we're drinking one of the peatiest scotches ever made, Laphroiag 10.
You know what? That's what we need. Classy this joint up a little
You know what?
bit.
I just shook it in the glass and I could smell the peat from
Yeah,
10
it's-
feet away.
I think smoke comes out of it.
Oh God.
All right,
Yeah, it's
time to have a
we
little
doing this?
taste here, guys.
I'm not a Scotch guy, and I really like this.
I like
Really?
Yeah, this blows me away because I do not like peaty Scotch.
Wow.
And for whatever reason, I smell it,
Yeah.
but I don't taste it as much. This is really good.
That's
like
because you
that.
mixed yours with Sprite.
Well, you know, the
know,
little
I-
Scotch shandy. No, this is very good.
The coach approves.
I do. I expected to hate this.
Rookie, what do you think?
I'm not a big Pete fan.
Like Pete Rose.
But this was smooth. Yeah, Pete Rose. Yeah, you know, Pete Sampras maybe.
Oh,
wow.
Not neither.
Back pocket.
Fans of neither.
Man.
No, I liked this. This was good.
Yeah.
it was smooth.
Yeah.
All right.
I was expecting it to come in a little harsh.
You know, Rook, we must be executives.
I think
If
that's
we
what
like
this means.
That's what this means.
Wow.
It's going on the resume.
It's time to talk to the
Official
Blitz CEO and see how that's going for you guys. You up for a promotion here, guys?
You better believe it.
Okay, I am going to give you a little teaser before we actually get to
Ooh.
our quarterly report tonight.
Okay.
One of the teams that we will virtually guarantee is going to make the playoffs this year, the Chicago Bears.
Guarantee.
He said we.
Guarantee.
Yeah, he did. He's talking on our behalf.
This is
Who,
not.
you and who?
Who approves this message?
First down.
First down.
First down.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we're doing first down.
What, I think we like 9 downs?
I
no.
think that was low hanging fruit, but no. Nothing's too low for
Yeah.
us.
Coach, you'd think you'd get that.
I got nothing.
I know.
What's a down?
Yeah,
First down
exactly.
First down where?
Yeah.
This is when we reveal to the world that Coach is a volleyball coach. Side out?
Yeah, totally.
Before we dive into the stats, let's talk about a guy who really knows how to make money. Sam Bradford,
Yeah.
Oh, my.
who recently dropped to the number 3 quarterback on the Cardinals depth chart, has made more than $114 million in stints with the Rams, Eagles, and Vikings from 2010 to 2017.
Wild.
The math comes out to $1.1 million per touchdown
Whoa.
and a ridiculous $3.35 million per win in Bradford's career. So, having said that, what movie would you say best describes Sam Bradford's career?
You got this, Rook?
I can go, yeah.
Rook,
know what?
you got
I'd
it?
love to go.
You want to go
good.
first?
Do it.
Okay.
All right.
The Avengers.
Oh,
Oh, my.
the original?
No, 1998. Uma Thurman and Ralph Fiennes.
Oh,
What are you thinking?
this is next level. Just give him a chance.
Okay, because I've got nothing here.
Go. Avengers. I love it.
Yeah, well, mostly because when you say the Avengers, you know, you expect the big blockbuster.
Yeah, like good things.
Good, like Marvel.
Yeah.
You know, Captain America, the Hulk. No, not this guy.
Not in the late 90s.
No, not.
And not this guy.
Yeah, not this guy. The Sam Bradford's not the Avengers, Marvel, Hulk, all that. Sam Bradford's a very underperforming, very disappointing late 90s British spy flick.
I remember the maze, a house, some music. Then nothing.
Try to remember. It's very important. I believe you're in extreme danger.
Very popular TV show, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
And then when the movie was coming out, it was very highly touted. Everyone was excited. It was
Yeah?
kind of taking on this, this like noir spy movie kind of thing. Yeah, it sucked. That's basically, yeah, that's Sam Bradford to me is the underperforming, underwhelming version of the Avengers.
wow.
I can't follow that, actually.
Coach, what do you got,
I'm,
Coach?
I'm going to punt. No, so I've got another trilogy. Actually, a quadrilogy.
Oh no.
Not sure. Okay.
That's a word.
Quadrilogy.
Quadrilogy?
Here comes Raiders of the Lost Ark.
No.
Here it comes.
He wouldn't touch it.
He would.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rocky.
You know, hey! Sorry. Don't ruin it!
No, I ruined it again.
No, you know what I thought of? I could just think of, like, horror films. I really, because, for Bradford, it's just, like you said, it kind of starts out idyllic, and it's fun, and whatever else, and it looks like there's hope, and then it just becomes a train wreck. Whoa. So I picked on the Alien quadrilogy.
Whoa!
Because you know what it is, what Alien? So if you look at the sort of the metaphor where, like, look at the losses as the number of people that die in the movie on a ship or something like that, right?
That's a good point.
So basically, almost everyone dies.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Like a lot of losses.
Yeah.
Whose stomach does he burst out of?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Who drafted him?
Yeah.
But then you think about the alien stuff, and like it's almost like ridiculous how the alien, quote unquote Bradford, returns. Like there's just ridiculous plots to get that thing back into like the scene because it was gone, and I think Ripley was gone for like 100 years between 2 and 3 or 3 and 4. Like, why is Bradford still in the league?
It's got a wonderful defense mechanism. You don't dare kill it.
Why do people keep paying him?
Exactly.
That's what I don't
This
understand.
is what blows me away. And every time he comes, it's a horror flick. It's a disaster.
So in the Alien quadrilogy's defense,
Good word.
first movie was great.
No, the
so
mo-
does that
the-
mean his first stop was great? Like
No,
his time in-
Oklahoma?
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Second
Oklahoma was
movie,
fine.
arguably better. I would even say better.
Wow.
But I'm not.
Aliens.
I'm not ranking the movie. I'm ranking the death count.
Okay,
I
see.
like that.
Right. I'm
So
ranking
you
the
didn't go
death
with
count.
Rambo or anything.
Yeah. That's right.
Because that's the bodies pile up. In
But
that.
all the aliens were contained. You know what I mean? In terms of there's a limited number of people on that set on the
Right.
plane on the ship, and of course there was a high percentage of losses.
17 days. Hey, man, I don't want to rain on your parade. We're not going to last 17 hours.
So that's kind of where I'm going with that. The
okay,
movies,
so
the
you're going
movies,
high
you can
percentage.
yeah, you can rank the movies themselves differently. But the fact that that it always seems like, oh, cool, space. We're doing this. We're gonna do this things, and it's just like it just goes for shit. Goes for shit every time. Physically, death, bad.
Okay,
I like it.
I like it too.
I really brought it up there, didn't I?
You really elevated the mood. It's quite nice.
That's great.
I'm going to offer my take here.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have another drink.
Yeah, please do. Okay. Mine's Waterworld.
Oh my! Oh my!
I can't imagine why.
It's a Kevin Costner movie.
Yeah.
We're in a post-apocalyptic world where the earth is covered in water and everyone's on a boat searching for dry land. And there's one guy who can save them all.
Oh.
After considerable deliberation, it is our decision that this muto does indeed constitute a threat.
I remember when they were making it, everyone knew about it because it had a budget of about $100 million. And the reason why everyone knew about it is because of rewrites and shit that was going bad on the set and like building new shit. It blew up to about $175 million, which at the time made it the most expensive movie ever made. And it sucked so bad.
Oh, God.
I mean, nobody went to go see it. It only made about like $90 million at the box office. I mean, it was just terrible.
Yeah.
But here's what's worse. And this is where my analogy comes in.
Okay.
After that terrible movie, the studio still gave Costner more money to make the Postman.
I love it.
Second down.
Last week it was National Drink a Beer Day. Did you know that?
No.
Follow the Twitter feed, will you, Rookie?
I refuse, by the way.
Okay, I know.
That garbage.
Good for you. We're going to fire that intern.
We're on Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Coach. No, Coach, the right question for you is, what's Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay, so we asked our Team Blitz followers what NFL player, past or present, they would want to have a beer with.
Oh, cool.
Number 1, Genius and Darth Kofefe said they would want to have a beer with Jim McMahon.
Oh.
Which is pretty awesome.
Interesting.
David of DNS Sports said Peyton Manning.
Okay.
That's a pretty good beer.
He's a pretty funny guy, too.
Totally, right?
Peyton's funny, yeah.
One of our Team Blitzed All-Pros, Tartan Tony, and Patrick Sheldon said Tom Waddle used to play for the Bears.
Yeah.
Wide receiver.
Wasn't he a coach, too, after? Did he become a coach?
Huh.
No, I'm thinking of someone else. That's all right.
Yeah, that's totally fine. And also, good friend of the show, Bears Girl,
Yep.
and Jennifer7321 said Brian Urlacher.
Okay.
The Bears dominated this poll. I couldn't believe it.
Freaking Bears.
And I want to throw out an honorable mention to Sweetheart Colts fan 13, also known as Jules. She went, gotta go with my man, Adam Vinatieri, who, by the way, just broke the record for most field goals made with 566, most of all time.
Wow.
So my question to you guys.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
You've had enough time to think about this.
Sort of.
If you could have a beer with any NFL player, past or present, who is not on your team,
Yeah, no problem.
who would it be?
Brett Favre.
Coach.
Wow.
Yeah, goes Brett Favre.
Yeah, right away. Yeah, honestly, the whole time.
Wow.
I didn't have to think.
I don't think Brett drinks anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I want the Brett in his 20s.
You want, yeah.
Because think how much fun you'd have with Brett. Honestly,
love that.
just killing it all
so
night.
it's not Brett Favre. It's Brett. This 20-year-old Brett.
20-year-old Brett Favre.
Nice.
Or 25-year-old Brett Favre.
That'd be cool.
So not even NFL player Brett Favre.
No,
College Brett Favre.
Maybe. No. I'm thinking Brett Favre in like his early prime. When he's just
prime.
like adored and you're just like literally coasting with him from like club to club.
Wow.
You know, like
All those Green Bay clubs.
Yeah. No, this is when he played the Giants. Yeah.
And what? So why? Just because you'd party?
I think the guy would be a blast to be with, for one. Totally like down to earth and crazy and do anything. Like he feels like the kind of guy that would just go out and just go nuts, and it would just be a blast just to watch.
So are we going out with them, or are we having a beer with them?
Well, we're not dating them.
I don't know.
No, but I mean like going out. Like
Coach seems to
partying?
think he's going to have 12 beers.
Yeah. Well, I think it's Brett Favre.
So let me get this right. You're hanging out with Brett Favre.
Yeah.
It's all going well.
Yeah.
You're 12 beers deep.
At least.
And all of a sudden, he pulls out his Samsung flip phone and goes,
No,
hey,
no.
let's
No,
pull down
no.
our pants and
No,
maybe...
no.
Oh,
No,
no.
that's
Nothing like that?
30-year-old Brett Favre. It's a totally different Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Let's contain this.
Different
Let's contain
decade,
this. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So that was non-drinking Brett Favre. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was wrong there.
I know.
That's my bad.
There's a lot of dimensions to this man.
There really is.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Rookie, what do you got?
That's a really good question. Two names pop into my head. I got to go with one, don't I?
Yeah, you really do.
Well,
He's
you're
stalling.
the rookie.
Okay,
You'll probably go with two.
The first name that popped into my head was Tony Romo.
Oh.
I like that.
I think
like that.
Tony, post football, is the most interesting, coolest guy involved in football
Boom.
right now today.
Yeah, that's
he
totally
is
fair.
awesome. I love everything he's doing. I love that he's like playing golf. He's going out there. He's doing he's involved in like social media and like events and stuff. He's doing an amazing job on like the broadcast team. He's funny. I think Tony has flourished after retirement.
Yeah.
But then I went in a different direction.
Oh.
And I don't know how you didn't go down this path.
Oh my.
Marshawn.
That's
And
not
I
bad.
think
That's not
Marshawn
bad.
sober wouldn't be a lot, it wouldn't be a really fun time hanging out. After a couple, though, I think Marshawn, I've seen him playing video games with Conan and stuff. That guy is so fucking funny. He is so funny. I would love to hang out with Marshawn and have a couple of drinks. I think he'd be amazing.
Agreed.
I'd be so out of my element as well.
Oh, gosh. Well, you'd be in Oakland for one.
Yeah. I'd probably meet him at some neutral location.
Yeah.
Like San Francisco.
Can we go to Minnesota or something?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Hey Blitzers, if you love the NFL and you love drinking, you should love the Packers and our podcast. We're the Titletown Sound podcast. We bring you everything Packers from a fan's point of view. And we know one thing that's true. Tom Brady sucks. TitletownSoundoff.com, on iTunes or anywhere you find podcasts.
Third down.
Okay, so here's what you've been waiting for. Our quarterly report.
Who's been waiting for?
The big reveal. Well, no, yeah. Of which two teams, and another one you won't believe, will make the playoffs, and which two teams have absolutely no shot at making the playoffs.
Okay.
Two perennial playoff teams that will have no shot at making the playoffs.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Can't wait to hear the numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks to ESPN and NFLSavant.com.
Oh.
Yeah. We looked at specific stats that usually indicate whether a team is going to make the playoffs or not. On offense, we analyzed rushing yards per game, total number of passing plays, and total number of rushing plays. And on defense, we looked at points surrendered per game, rushing yards surrendered per game, and turnover differential for the season.
Yeah.
Okay. I already said the Bears were one of our shoo-ins for the playoffs.
The Bears.
But would you believe that the Vikings are also... I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, I was
There's
gonna say.
no way on earth the Vikings are making the playoffs.
Mike
And-
Zimmer's ears are like, huh?
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, the Vikings are one of our teams that has no shot at making the playoffs going forward. So, and we will reveal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brutal. He says with the biggest shit-eating grin on his face.
Well, you would. You're a Packers fan.
No, him too. He's
Yeah,
got Keenum. He's got the
Oh.
missing piece.
All right. So here we go. We looked at rushing yards per game, okay? And in 2017, 9 out of the top 10 teams that made the playoffs.
Dead
What
air.
happened?
Dead air.
You
Dead air.
won't believe it.
That, you know the suspense there killed
Oh
me.
my God.
It was just killing me.
Today, Junior?
So 9 of the top 10 teams
Okay.
in stopping the run,
Okay.
made the playoffs.
Gotcha.
That was Jacksonville, Philadelphia, Carolina, New Orleans, Buffalo, Minnesota, the Rams, KC, and New England.
Wow.
Right.
The number one team in the NFL right now, it's stop. Oh, this is on offense. My bad.
This is going well. This is going
You know
well.
what?
Can
We should do this more often. This whole stats and stuff we should do more often. Yeah. And we need more scotch.
Need more executive juice.
This is rushing yards per game on offense. So in 2017, 9 of the top 10 rushing teams made the playoffs.
Okay.
That's legit.
That's Jacksonville. Okay. Okay, so here we go. The number one rushing team in the NFL right now per game is who?
Per game.
New Orleans.
No. I'm going to go with the Rams.
Okay, it's Carolina.
No.
Believe it or
What?
At 166 a game.
Who's their running back?
McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah.
And-
Yeah, that's right.
Guys,
And,
it's also Cam Newton.
Yeah, of course.
Don't forget that, right? The worst rushing team in the NFL right now is who?
Bills?
Vikings.
Vikings.
Boom!
Rookie. Nice.
It's because I have their fucking running back on my fantasy team.
Averaging 63 yards per
it's
game. It's
miserable.
absolutely awful.
That's awful.
Now, I'm going to reveal another team that's in the top 10. The LA Rams are number 7, averaging 125 yards per game on the ground.
Wow.
Chicago is number 10 at 121. So there are your two teams that are going to make it. Also, the worst two teams for us that won't make the playoffs, Minnesota is one of them at 63 yards a game, and Pittsburgh averaging 72 yards a game. All right?
Wow.
Okay, passing plays per game. The number of passing plays in 2017, 7 of the top 10 teams for passing plays did not make the playoffs last year.
Can I be clear? Is this-
7 of the top 10
are these
like attempts or completions?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
attempts.
The amount of passing plays that they ran.
So it is attempts.
Yes.
Okay.
it is.
7
Okay?
didn't make it.
7 of the top 10 did not make the playoffs.
Okay.
The number one team in the NFL right now is
Hold on.
For
I got
passing
this.
attempts?
for passing attempts.
Indy.
Tampa.
Pittsburgh.
Oh,
fair enough.
Runaway.
Yeah.
198 attempts. You know what the team that's averaging the least amount of attempts right now?
Chicago.
Seattle.
Washington.
Oh.
Can you believe
it's
that?
Smith there?
The Redskins are only at 100
They don't even have a
attempts.
decent running game.
I'm just trying to think of who their runner is.
No one knows. Thompson?
Peterson.
Peterson.
Duh.
Thank you. The number 3 team for attempts right now is Minnesota. And, of course, Pittsburgh is number 1. Rushing plays, the amount of rushing plays you run. 7 of the top 10 teams in rushing attempts made the playoffs in 2017.
Cool.
Okay, Here we go. In 2018, Chicago is number 4 at 113, and the Rams are number 6 at 112. The bottom of the league, of course, Minnesota at 32, and Pittsburgh at number 28.
That's surprising.
I know. Let's move on to defense. In 2017, 4 of the top 5 stingiest defense in terms of points against made the playoffs. That's Minnesota, Jacksonville, Philadelphia, and New England. Right now, the top 5 teams in the NFL are Jacksonville
Yep.
at 14, Washington at
Holy
14.7,
shit.
Chicago at 16.3, Baltimore at 16.3, and the Rams at
Baltimore has
16.8.
been putting up points.
Baltimore's doing well.
Yep, absolutely. In the bottom half of the league, Minnesota is giving up 27.5.
Minnesota just
a game.
keeps coming up.
Yep. And
You know what?
I'm
I'd
noticing
hate,
a trend here.
I'd hate to be a Minnesota fan.
Okay, let me
Sorry,
just put
sorry.
on my executive guy hat
Oh, I
here.
know.
Yeah.
I'm noticing some alarming trends.
Alarming. Alarming. Don't wear purple while playing football.
No.
Yeah.
And don't wear yellow and black because Pittsburgh is worse.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
They give up 29 points a game.
Yeah.
Oh,
By the way, the Bears and the Rams are both in the top 5.
the Bears.
Yeah.
Bears.
The Bears. The Bears.
Okay?
Mitchie Trubisky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mitchie Frisky.
That's defense. Okay, remember, now next is rushing yards per game. In 2017, the top 4 defensive rushing teams made the playoffs. Philadelphia, Minnesota, Carolina, and Tennessee.
The
Best teams against the run.
Stopping the run.
Against
Yeah,
the
yeah.
run, you bet. Now, number 1 and number 2 this year, Philly is number 1
Huh.
at 63 yards a game. Close at number 2, the Bears.
The Bears. The Bears.
The Bears.
64
Bears.
yards.
The Bears.
Unfortunately, the worst team in the league right now is Detroit, which is pretty awful. They gave up 157 a game.
157.
It's pretty awful.
That is crazy. The Bears were at 40 something?
The Bears are at 64 yards a
64.
game. Okay?
Okay.
So the Bears are at number 2. The Rams are at number 6 at 86 yards a game. Wow. Minnesota gives up 104 yards a game at number 13, and Pittsburgh gives up 115, which is number 22 on the list. Wow. And last but not least, their turnover differential. In 2017, 7 of the top 10 teams in differential made the playoffs. Okay? The only playoff teams to have a negative differential to make the playoffs were Tennessee at -4, Atlanta at -2, and Carolina at -1.
Huh.
Right now, and this is my dark horse.
Oh, here it
And
comes.
I'm going to reveal
He's pointing.
why
He's
also
pointing.
they're doing well in every other category. The number 1 team in turnover differential right now
Hold
that
on.
I think is going to make the playoffs.
Are we guessing?
Seahawks.
Coach, you are way, way off.
I'm trying here.
Washington.
Washington.
No, hold on. We can do better than
Tennessee.
that. Come on, it's good. Yeah, I would say either Tennessee
Because that's the only way they can possibly win with that group.
'Kay.
Go Tennessee.
Sounds good. Let me add a little more color. On offense, they're the number 2 rushing team in the league. They're midway of the pack of running passing plays, so lower in the league is better than that. They're the number 1 team in the NFL for rushing plays right now. They're midway in the pack of points per game that they give up, and they're number 24 right now in giving up rushing yards per game, but that's pretty tight with most other teams
Okay.
out there.
Yeah.
But
Big
in
group
turnover differential, they're number 1. And I think that they are going to make the playoffs. Gentlemen, I give you the 1, 2, and 1. Cleveland Browns.
All the little kids growing up on the skids are going Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks.
I like that pick.
I think they've got the stuff. Their defense is good. Forget the game
They are
played
true.
against the Raiders.
Miles Garrett
But they can bring it.
a freak. He's
Yeah.
a freak.
They really
He's
can.
involved in every play.
But
I
remember,
love it.
Mayfield's just going to get better and better
Yeah.
the way he sees the field.
I like their other top first-round pick, Ward.
Denzel Ward?
Yeah.
Oh,
he
God,
is.
yeah.
He's great, too.
Hmm.
Yeah,
He's a-
they look good.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's a tough division, but whoever would ever call that Pittsburgh's probably going to be in the basement in
I don't
that
mind
division?
that. I don't mind that.
Hey,
I don't mind
numbers
that.
don't lie. That's why we do this data-driven.
That's exactly what this is.
This is great.
Right.
Very
Interesting
highbrow stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Very highbrow.
Right in
Yeah.
line with
Yeah.
our typical program.
Oh yeah, we're
programming.
right on top of
Yeah.
this.
That's why the show is called Analyzed NFL.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, can you pass me a beer?
Analysis NFL. None left. We drank it all.
Fourth down.
What narrative are you most tired of in the NFL?
Oh.
1, how teams feel, I'm making quotes with my fingers, disrespected. Number 2, how Eli Manning's got one good run left in him.
Oh God.
That's a good one.
Number 3, Tom Brady's playing until he's 45. Or how, after just a few games, a rookie quarterback is either amazing
Yeah.
or garbage. And the last one, how every year Alabama could beat the worst team in the NFL.
I'll do Alabama. You look at the whole like transition from say community ball or you got like 4 good players in each team that all funnel up to high school. Then you got another like 4 or 5 studs there who funnel up to college and up and up. Like Alabama's obviously a great program. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, they still only got like 6 or 7, maybe 8 or 9 out of like, let's call them 20 plus starters that are real legit NFL players, right? And then you've got, say, Cleveland last year, which is just obviously awful. But they had a bunch of studs, right? And these are like absolute physical freaks all playing together. And there is no way a college team beats up an NFL team, just like there's no way a high school team beats a college team. There's just no chance. Right, and it's fun to watch, fun to kind of speculate, but there's just no freaking way that's ever.
Feels
gonna
like the coach is calling for this game.
I think he wants it to happen.
I think he does.
Could you imagine? They would just get destroyed.
They would get destroyed.
Would they?
They would get
They would
destroyed.
get destroyed. They would get destroyed.
Yeah.
Would you?
This is men against children.
Here's the question.
It is.
Are
In
you
a lot
ready,
of ways.
Coach? Would you watch?
I would absolutely watch. Once. Once.
Oh, you only got one shot.
Maybe
at this.
Exactly,
twice.
right?
Oh yeah.
Maybe twice.
So last year's Cleveland Browns
certainly not
would
4 or 5 times.
last year's Cleveland Browns would wipe the floor with Bama.
Rookie, what do you got?
I'm gonna go with Eli.
Oh,
It's been years. it's been years of Eli. Trust me, I drafted him this year.
Yeah.
I bought in a little bit. He was the only available guy.
Fool.
A lot
You
of
fool.
upside.
You fool.
You didn't buy in. He was the only
was
guy
the
left.
only guy left.
Didn't have to buy
no,
much.
But like, come on, Eli has. Look at the weapons that he has. He has OBJ. He's got Sterling Shepard. He had Sterling Shepard, OBJ, Brandon Marshall. This year he's got his tight end.
Ingram.
What's his name?
Evan
Ingram, and he's got
Barkley.
Saquon.
Yep.
Like the weapons this guy has, you could transplant like one of the young quarterbacks. This is why I'm not tired of the young quarterbacks discussion. You could transplant one of them, and they would make fucking magic happen. They would make it work. They'd make it exciting. Like I don't understand why. I get the loyalty thing. I get that, and he's won 2 Super Bowls. Guys like
One more than Aaron Rodgers.
There's no There's no reason for that. There's no reason for that.
It's stats night.
It's just
it's stats night.
It's violent.
Just data.
Hey,
Just
it's
data.
not even stats. Those are facts.
Facts.
Right?
It's facts.
They're
We're
facts.
beyond stats.
Anyway.
Yeah.
They're facts.
Tired of hearing
facts.
about it. What I want is for this young offense to get a young, exciting quarterback because they will do so much damage. And it'll be fun to watch.
Sam Bradford's probably available.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That could be good.
Absolutely.
You know what? Pay
I mean,
him
Ralph
$20 million.
Fiennes.
I bet you'd come in.
Ralph Fiennes.
Oh yeah.
Or
Bill
Uma,
Maher
or
show.
Uma Thurman. I'm not sure who he was.
Kevin Costner.
Kevin
I think
Costner
that's-
is available.
You know what?
You know what? At this
He's
point,
worth the money.
Kevin would be. Yeah, he's worth the money.
Yeah.
He's a safe bet.
You know what? On that note, I think we're going to wrap things up tonight.
that note.
Blitzed. Yeah.
That's the note we're going
I
to.
think that's it. I think that's what we're going
Thank
to do.
Goodness.
Yeah. I think that's a
that
good
note
time.
is the epitome of this show.
Wow.
Kevin Costner, starting quarterback for the New York Giants.
Oh, that could be good.
Yeah.
How about
And on that, let's wrap it up.
Anyways, thanks everyone for tuning in. Do you have any parting thoughts, Coach, Rookie?
I love your pick on Vikings. Shoe out, not shoe in. Shoe out.
Shoe out. They're out.
Shoe out.
Gone.
They're gone.
there
Get
was
it.
a focus on dissing the Vikings and the Steelers.
And I like that.
Yeah. Fair
I love,
enough.
I love both those.
Guys,
Mostly
it was
Vikings.
just about looking at the
just the numbers.
information that's right there.
I'm
Just
just
the
a stats
facts.
guy.
That's
I'm
right.
just a simple stats guy.
I'm just as simple. Yeah.
you know.
I liked all the stats this week. I really did. I appreciated all the effort that went into that. So.
Well, it took me 6 months to put it together. So
Well, they're-
don't
and-
count on it.
and
Yeah.
I mean they're
Those
all
stats are
wrong.
now 6 months old. They're not wrong. They're just 6 months old.
Yeah.